Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room.
I can't believe these GRYSKLL guys have decided to attack me. I've done nothing but been nice to those folks.
Hey.
It's incomprehensible. I can't believe it. I've done nothing but nice.
You're gonna be quitting that job within a week.
Created more black jobs for them.
Right. Y'all hearing
the black guy. Oh my God.
The stuff from
with the old girl on stage.
Bro, did she not read him the riot act to start?
Yeah.
I'm lost as fuck.
Yo, I was trying to think of the name of the convention he was at. National Association of Black Journalists.
There you go.
Did he crash and burn? Like, I
bro, it is. I mean, it's just typical him. But yo, like, for one, like the chatter was, it was just him. And like, people were on them like, yo, why would you even have him come? And they made the point like, we've been doing this since the 70s. Like, we invite both candidates. Kamala couldn't make it, but we're gonna try to schedule her next month or something. So whatever. The lady, like, she kicked off like, yo. Matter of fact, let me see if I can just play it. I'll see if I can play it.
But I mean, we touched on this a couple like last week, but I realized that when I was like in like the upper peninsula of Michigan, it's kind of like he'll visit you to these venues as long as you pay him, and then you do whatever you want to do afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So you paid him to show up. And then after that, you have a, Confederate flag sale. And then the media gonna swoop it all, put it all together. So, and he knows how he's getting his bag, but he knows who he's catering to, but he's not there half the time when that part goes on, so he can't. So she is at fault for bringing him. I mean,
I don't think it was I don't even think it's a fault.
No, I mean, I'm just speaking personally, you know what I'm saying? My opinion a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna give it to you.
We so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time.
Is it playing?
I want to start by addressing.
Yep. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can.
Man, oh my God.
Yeah, just listen to this shit.
Yeah, check it out.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country.
Yo, that's my man. He is always on trend.
On point, ain't he, Q? You can't.
Always on brand.
Ain't he? Great answer. But that played.
Listen to this one.
Look, I want to talk about why you're here today. I mean, it is not lost on us how divided we are as a country. And as you were coming today, we really got to see that we are divided along the lines of race, along the lines of gender. And there is this question of, in this moment where we are, why come here? What is your message today?
My message is to stop people from invading our country that are taking, frankly, a lot of problems with it. But one of the big problems, and a lot of the journalists in this room I know and I have great respect for, a lot of the journalists in this room are black. I will tell you that coming from the border are millions and millions of people that happen to be taking black jobs. You had the best.
What exactly is a black job, sir?
A black job is anybody that has a job. That's what it is. Anybody that has a job.
All right.
And
Mr.
they're taking the employment away from black people. They're coming in, they're invading. It's an invasion of millions of people, probably 15, 16, 17 million people.
Yo, he is never not an idiot, yo. He is never not. Like,
for the record, I don't claim that, dude. You know what I mean?
Get your boy.
Oh my God.
he is never.
Yo,
You forgot to play the one where he talked about he said she's not black. He asked her about
I didn't even.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. He said I didn't even
Yeah.
know she was black. Yo, he's such a man. And the thing,
and he. But I'm sorry, but he asked her, well, he asked her, he said, can you define it for me? And she said A, B, and C. He's like, no, can you define it for me? What is black? I didn't know a girl was black until a couple of years ago. She was Indian before that. So wow. See, but what Q is saying is like he's never not an idiot. He's media ready, so you can't give him media. Don't invite him. That's all I'm saying.
no, I like the bottom line. Like I don't have a problem with you inviting them. Like it is what it is, bro. Like I said, at this point, everybody's mind is basically made up. Like it's the shit show at this point in time. But
I don't think so.
I like one of my people, and like I'm equally disappointed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like equal. Like one of my homies was like, actually, I guess she could be a homie and a girl, but anyway, she was like, why was Meg the Stallion? Actually, the clip was starting to play after the Donald Trump thing. It's like, why was she at the thing campaigning for Kamala last night? I'm like, we're so far gone. Like you almost have to match the insanity. But secondly, and I hate to say this, that's a ploy to ignite these young voters, yo. Like it's aimed at a particular demographic, yo. And that hurts my heart that's where we are, yo. Like Meg is an influencer on the political scene, yo.
Quavo.
Let that sink in.
Quavo?
All of them. Quavo, Meg, Taylor Swift, like there's
50 Cent.
a lot of people saying like consensus is between Taylor Swift and Beyonce, they could sway the election. Like that's a talking point, yo. That is a freaking talking point. The Swifties and the Bayhive, yo. Like literally they are in charge of the destination of the free world, yo. The Swifties and the Bayhive. That's
they
it.
Control the world. They can hold us hostage.
That is. And so again, like it's. I don't know this much better. It's. I do play a lot of Taylor Swift music, so I guess I like her a little more than I do Trump. But still, dog, she can't keep a relationship. How is that?
Q, you better get She some help. He's losing it.
I'm straight.
He's about to lose it.
I'm straight,
man.
I did lose the playing basketball today,
man. Come on back.
I feel you. That's why I'm at the point. I'm like, I just don't invite him. Because if you invite him, he's
misrepresenting me.
If you invite him, he's gonna entertain you. He's like,
but you have to invite him. You have to invite him. Again, and to their defense, assuming they're telling the truth, there's a precedent there, right? It didn't just start here, and to invite the candidates from both parties. That up until 8 years ago, that made a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
do something different.
You can't stop it.
You gotta do. You gotta do something different. But that's a great point. He said you didn't even say hello. This is very bad. That is a very bad intro, because now you're gonna say all that shit and then introduce.
It's not a bad intro. That was
horrible host. That's a horrible host. That's a horrible host.
Welcome. Let me give you a bit of what you give everybody else.
Then you gonna make him. Then people gonna give him sympathy and empathy and shit. Then you like, oh, well, he kind of right.
The people that are gonna do that are already with him, yo. I don't see anybody's mind changing. There might be some people, but I think the majority of people, their minds are made up.
If their mind is made up, then he's gonna win.
Let me rephrase that. I don't think you're gonna sway any of his diehard people.
Okay, right. True indeed. True.
You might get some people that are kind of, maybe there should be a better option. You might get some of them, but them, F Joe Biden and them cats, they not going nowhere, yo.
I don't know.
It just focus on getting new people activated to vote, getting more people activated to vote. Because I think they said less than 50% of the country votes, or somewhere around 50%. You think that's right. I think that's what the run is.
There you go, Sha. Instead of inviting him, let's hold a registration fucking day and shit. You know what I'm saying? Forget him. Take him off the board. Cause then
well, you better get it done before he gets in, because that ain't gonna be legal no more after he's in.
But check it out. She ended up saying all the harsh stuff. You said this about black people. You said this about black. He didn't say it. She said it. Now that soundbite is out there. You see what I'm saying? And the soundbite that's out there is the response. Again, it's going to be chopped up and played to whichever audience they want to send. Like even that clip doesn't go on to express the rest of it. Okay,
right?
Think about it like social media, just like my page. That's content for his page. So don't give him no. People have to stop inviting him. I mean,
here's the thing.
I don't know. Our people. I don't know.
If you find that on his page, you were going to his page already. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. At this point, we're just wasting a lot of time. Like they should just be like, you know what? Let's just go and speed this thing up and get it over with.
I don't know. I just got a like on GRYSKLL Day, and we dropped that 4 years ago. I mean, 4 weeks ago. That GRYSKLL Day post. Three people liked it today. So that is in the ethos. So it comes back around. It's going to be out there. That content is out there.
To use that
4 years ago, damn.
To use that as your point is almost as asinine as his response.
I'm just saying that content.
I'm not arguing
that. 6
it's
months
out there
from now,
already.
when the election comes up, 6 months from now, and that shit get used in the commercial, you can't get this guy no content. He's gonna know. He knows the media. He's a media pimp.
And all I'm
saying. No, you didn't.
He is.
Now he's coming for you, Q.
No, Q nailed it. Q nailed it. Q said he's never not an idiot, and you have to be this way. You have to be this. You never idiot. So I don't know, man. He plays well.
All I'm saying is, I doubt that there are a lot of people that aren't already on his page. They're going to the page looking for I knew it. It's not. I don't know. I'm jaded.
Will he debate?
Huh?
Will he break down?
I doubt it. Would you?
I don't see him doing it, but I think.
I debate her. I mean,
Trump, you know how Trump saying he's not going to debate.
If you were him, would you debate her?
Is it a stunt saying that he's not going to? Is he going to follow through and do it, or is it?
I think if the market starts to say that not doing it is hurting him more than it's helping him, that might force it. But he has absolutely nothing to gain from doing that. He has nothing to gain from doing that. In my humble opinion.
When this first started, when they first switched it, I'm like, man, I can't wait to see the debate. Now, I don't need to see the debate because he just might act the fool.
It's gonna be a fucking yelling match. They've all turned into yelling matches. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
It's a shit show on national television and for the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like,
so he's ending the tradition.
You know what I mean?
Ending? Yeah, that shit's gone, B.
Yeah, the tradition is dead now. Okay.
Have you guys ever watched that documentary on Netflix, The Great Hack?
I haven't
seen it. I know what you're talking about, but I ain't see it.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about how he uses social media and all that stuff. Like, and many, you know, I think it started with like Prime Minister. I don't remember which Prime Minister, but one of the Prime Ministers over in the UK. You know what I mean? And they just how they use fucking data and social medias and stuff like that, and like his campaign pumping fake news and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, it's so yeah. I mean, like I get where
it's a playbook.
He's coming from, you know what I mean, as far as, you know, like, it's fuel for him, and it's fuel for his minions, dude, that are gonna play, and both sides, you know what I mean, for all the minions that are gonna play to their benefit in targeting, like she was saying, that, you know what I mean, the people that they want for votes and shit, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, and then you have to think about it too. It's like 50% of the population votes. That should be a fucking wake up call to, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and as far as only 50% of the people want to participate in this, is it because the other 50% of the people think it's a fucking joke? You know what I mean? Like, it's
Well, since
it's a very sad state of affairs, man. Like, it is a fucking sad time right now. You know what I mean?
I would love to see more polls and more data on the number of people who don't vote, like what their reasoning is. I'd love to see the variety of the reasons and see like what some of the more popular reasons are, and then see what people are doing to either address it in the people out of that space of or in that political world, or if it's just unaddressable.
Dude, one of my favorite lines, and Q fucking dropped this line, dude, and it was fire. I mean, I wrote it. I wrote it down in the comment. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw it.
You know, and if you don't know, I'm not down with the right. I'm an independent thinker without a dog in the fight. Like, fucking damn, man. Like, you know what I mean? If that don't hurt you back from the weight, you know, it's like, I mean, and it's the fucking truth. It's the truth, man. You know, you're stuck between the lesser of two evils. That's sad. We had this conversation. You know, it's sad. That's sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sad.
To me, he solidified this with the staged assassination.
And here's the other thing. Like,
they call it
stage. Like, got it.
They call it stage.
Yeah, it's stage, man.
Listen, like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I don't know this because this is just, you know, it's hearsay. It's what somebody had told me today. You know, like they had found that the kid who shot at him and stuff had on offshore accounts with fucking tons of money and shit in it. You know what I mean? Like, and now who knows if that's fucking real? You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, that shit was like, you know, whether it's staged from him or that, you know what I mean? Like, I could see it. Like, I'm a conspiracy theory fucking dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'll run with them and shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, I wouldn't put it past them. Like, you know, they're evil, dude. They're fucking evil. They're all.
I'm confused. The world owes you nothing, but you gotta pay dues. And we say don't appropriate to people who drew the lines. We spend our lives trying to keep straight. For Pete's sake, sweepstakes, keepsakes, lotteries, and beefsteak. Things I don't wanna see like cheap paint. Cause when it dries, the crack smack me in my eyes and I see hate. Never found much faith or belief. Prayer was for people who believed in some sort of savior. And my behavior would have made me a nice, crispy something that was safe to play. Where the evil needs, weeds, and praise. Feed the people green media and flavored meats. Favorite treats enslaved to what we eat. Then we teach that to babies and got the nerve to wonder why they think and speak crazy. Swine down, the knowledge down gotta find some new moves for the challenge.
We believe the propaganda we read and see in the media. Speaking in false equivalence, the closer the tone to sepia. Keep the machine oiled, the well is tainted we sip from. Separation of mind and state combined with faith is how we get down. Pass it down. Indoctrination converts to intoxication. Trade paper for labor, take it back for goods to enslave a nation. The war machine, a black overseer we idolize. Hide the fiction in plain sight, make it factless, atomized. We spread thin and truth is veiled. Used to speak up but stammer. They counted intellect, so we fought tooth and nail without a hammer. Left with sore cheeks. The Vaseline isn't needed. Now we only seek what they feed us and beg our leaders to beat it. Perversion of the highest order, like fighting wars over borders. Drawn by oppressive factions, trading souls over troubled waters. History repeating? Maybe, but I see a chapter extended.
Twist words misrepresented, do exactly as they intended. I'm cynic, somewhat offended by people that I befriended. Cemented in the act as if facts being amended. It's cool, I reached my limit, no longer play open-ended. Any event that's gimmick, I promise, goes unattended. There's a lack of truth in that. The proof is that I'm writing this rhyme to speak my mind. The proof is that the sequel to speaking the we the people would dare to draft and declare all men created equal but in kind. Turn the third eye blind to act a resident who set the precedent to lower the view when president is evident. We the people practicing negligence in present tense. So the sequel is we the evil. Central Park 5 full page ad was a bitch dump. Before 5 found guilty when tried. Now it's a witch hunt, this verse for you. That part of the coup that pushed this view of back to blue. Except that one day in January. Yeah, right.
They're evil, dude. They're fucking evil. They're all fucking evil. And
We the evil.
you know what I mean?
We the evil.
Bro, like,
We
okay, so
the beads.
you know, Biden came to Reno, and where my shop is located, I have a clear view of planes coming in and landing at our airport. Dude, when I saw Air Force One fly by, I fucking felt like I was in the biggest presence of evil. It was such a weird feeling, like just overwhelming. Like, oh, these motherfuckers right there on the plane. You know what I mean? Like, these are the cats. Like, that's them. You know what I mean? And it was weird. And I know that might be, it's kind of off subject, and it's my personal opinion.
No, it's not. No, that's dope.
You know what I mean? Like, it's my personal opinion, and that's one thing that I appreciate about, you know, like all of us being able to sit down and talk. And
yeah, no doubt.
You know, for real, like,
sure.
you know what I mean? But I was just
but
like,
that's kind of like what I would picture the experience being like, though. So to hear it firsthand is
like
something
taking
that I appreciate.
acid for the first time, dude, and that shit fucking hits you, and you're like, whoa, like it was, bro, it fucking poured over me like a bucket of water. I was like, oh,
damn,
whoa, dude, you know what I mean? Like it was
right.
You know, because then I'm like, man, there's the fucking top of the 1% right there. These are the, you know what I mean? Like
1 to 1.
You know what I mean? Like the 0.00000.1.
D1.
CEOs and shit run the motherfucker. But it was fucking weird, man. I was almost disgusted and shit. I felt gross, bro. Like I did something wrong. It was bad. You know what I mean?
I gotta go shower.
Exactly. You know what I mean? I went over and grabbed a can of brake clean, dude, and was like,
yeah,
but it, you know, and you know, and it sucks that, you know, like, man, and you're in this country, and that's how you know, like, that's how I felt. You know what I mean? As here comes, you know what I mean? Like Air Force One landing and shit, you know, and I'm like, oh, fuck that.
Right.
Like, dude, I wanted to run for the hills. I wanted to turn and run as far away from that motherfucker as possible, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me and my pop, we talk about Chicago politics. We were just talking last night for about an hour or two. And he was...
I don't mean to cut you off, but...
No, go ahead.
That's very important. Local governments. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
That's ultimately, because, you know, you're like, you know, here is my dog for the fight. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you're hoping
except this time.
Except
this time.
Right. But and that's
except this time.
I
will rock with you through every other election. They matter. This election matters.
So you have a dog in the fight, Sheik.
Listen.
Absolutely. Everybody on this call has a dog in the fight, whether we want to admit it or not. We all have a dog in the fight.
Look at this guy. Go ahead, preach. Let's
No,
go.
Again,
it's
not my place to tell anybody what to or not to feel or how to. But yeah, we all have a dog in the fight. And the thing is, whether we realize it or not, we're all on the same team. The division is what allows them to be successful. But yeah, you think shit is spooky now? Let the Supreme Court change even more. It could get real spooky. It could get real spooky. I got a 6-year-old, yo. The Supreme Court shit matters to me.
Oh yeah.
It matters. That I could give a fuck about the rest of it, to be honest. But well, there's some other stuff in there that also matters. But the Supreme Court, that could get real spooky. That's
right. That's what you're saying. The side that we're on, whether we know it or not. I'm not necessarily pro Kamala. I'm anti everything else. I'm anti Project 2025. Police immunity is a very weird thing because you could argue they have it already. It's also at a state level, not federal. But if you change the laws, you can make it. Like there's so much stuff at play. So yeah, I'm anti all of that shit way more than I am pro Kamala. There you go. The platform, brother. The platform.
Gotta fill in this gap real quick because I feel like my words have been used for a conversation that I wasn't having in that verse.
Oh no, I'm not even taking what you said. I hope if I came across that way, I apologize. That wasn't my point.
There was some parts that are missed, like the all the words kind of matter in what I said, and I messed up in my delivery and how I was supposed to say it. But that line, what is the? I'm sorry. What is the line? You remember it, Bobby?
Let's play the real shit.
Play the real, yeah. Matter of fact, play both of them so we can get the whole damn song.
And while y'all bullshitting, American Curse will speak to this shit too.
Militant mixtape ass crew.
Ooh, this is juicy.
Are y'all okay with me chopping any of this stuff up? I know some people are sensitive about politics stuff being shared or
I give zeros.
Is anybody uncomfortable with anything that's said being shared? Just so I know ahead of time.
I give zeros.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the whose real we playing first?
The purple one. Q. We only playing Q.
Okay. Now we got Q and She. They're both on the song. Their verses go together.
I want to hear what Q has to say about this before I bounce. I gotta bounce.
Yeah, so
play Q's first.
Go ahead and play it, and then I'd like to hear what he was gonna say.
Thank you. All right, cool.
Q, aka Media Pimp. GRYSKLL is the crew. Bobby Fisher on the beat. Serve him up Saturday. Let's go. I was almost a day late, but I had $1 to spare, so I figured I'd bless your ears and sync with the kick and snare, or maybe play with the rhythm to challenge the status quo, but I'm choosing to keep it simple with a chat with the average Joe. If you think that's my ego speaking, revisit how you perceive it. It's more than how it's delivered, it's also how you receive it. I'm Ladder than Rinse, so I'm about to move from the soapbox. Like I'm always on it, as long as I breathe I won't stop. As long as it's people pushing agendas against my interests, like claiming Elon's a genius while Donald's stuck in a sentence, or I'm still having to battle with blackness being a problem while y'all voting for the dummy pretending somebody shot him. If it's unclear, I don't rock with the right, but I'm an independent thinker without a dog in the fight, and I'll be damned if I'ma sit back and risk the loss of my rights. So I'm left with the choice that's making races unite, so basically nothing's changed.
So yeah, those last few lines. If it's unclear, I don't rock with the right. Plus, I was supposed to say
it's my form of communication. It's so hip hop, do something else. That's cheese. Hip hop, cheese is good on pizza. Hip hop is my form of communication.